Congratulations to Team USA on delivering home the gold. USA is on top. Congratulations to GOAT King LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Lakers have had key contributors at the Olympics, and Devin Booker and Kevin Durant on my loser Phoenix Suns have stepped up during the Olympics. So the loser Phoenix Suns, the LA Lakers, and Stephen Curry have stepped it up. So congrats on bringing home the gold first and foremost. Now, everyone is all lying and complaining because the Lakers are not doing anything. As I was saying, everyone is complaining that the Lakers are not doing anything this postseason. Everyone is just ready to say that Laker management doesn't want King LeBron to surpass Kobe. They trying to keep him stuck at 4 rings, blah blah blah. But that's not happening. King LeBron James has to win with his group of guys. Vanderbilt's been there, and D'Lo's been there since 2023. The one thing that you want to do if you're King LeBron James is not signing every superstar on the Lakers. That's just virtually not going to happen. What is going to happen is King LeBron is developing his core of players on the team. And yeah, you have little add-ons like Gabe Vincent or LeBron James Jr. Christian Wood, I think, has been there for 1 year, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, I think this is a group of guys that have played with each other for over a year, basically over a year, including the off season. It's a year and a half, but this is a core that is relatively stuck with each other for over a season in a quarter, and they're only going to get better as this group of players plays together for over a year and a quarter. It'll be a year and a half when we get to December, and the other key young contributors like Cam Reddish, who's played really great defense, is going to have a role on this team. And you got to have a guy on the team who has idolized Kobe, who is going to be a resemblance to Kobe Bryant. Now, Austin Reeves, when there's 2 minutes left of the game in Game 5 against the Denver Nuggets, guys are passing the ball around to each other. Who was going to take that shot? And next thing you know, Austin Reeves had a dagger 3-pointer. Think they're down 5 points. He cut the 2 points. Or Lakers were down by 3 points. Austin Reeves hit a clutch three. But Austin Reeves, he wasn't afraid to take a shot. Now, yeah, he does have to work on this defense, but there's certain situations where you want Austin Reeves to come into the game. Maybe when the Lakers are down and they need to run up the floor and score points, Austin Reeves going to score points. He's going to hit mid-range. But certainly, coaching is going to make a lot of the difference. It is just a conspiracy theory now that they're not buying players. They're not signing free agents because, they don't want to play with LeBron. Or Laker management is some way, somehow trying to keep him at 4 rings. But I assure you, that's not happening. It is the magical title for the first title since Disney World. Is Anthony Davis and King LeBron James really going to play for 80% of the season like they did last year? I have my doubts. Can they play as much as they did last year? 80, 85% of games, give or take, just a rough percentage. Most likely, you may have an injury to one or two of them for 2 weeks, a month. Just it is reasonable to suggest that a key injury is going to happen, not a significant injury to end the season, but a key injury that will keep him out for 2 to 3 weeks to a month. That is not out of the realm. So injuries could be the reason why they are a number 7 seed. I think they are going to be a number 7 seed because it is the Western Conference. Because the Mavericks, they've gotten much better. I think the Lakers could be better than the Warriors. I don't know who the Warriors have gotten to replace Klay Thompson. Can the Lakers be a better team than the Warriors if everyone's healthy? They can. Can they be a better team than the Clippers? Probably, because they don't have Paul George. So the Lakers, they haven't lost players. The Warriors, they lost a key part of their team. The Clippers, they haven't really replaced Paul George. But then again, the Rockets could be a better team. The San Antonio Spurs are certainly going to be a better team. You know, this is interesting. Are the Spurs going to be in the play-in with the Lakers? GOAT King LeBron James against San Antonio Spurs. GOAT King LeBron James against Greg Popovich, against Chris Paul. Spurs, Lakers in the play-in. Now, that would be box office. If the NBA were to have a GOAT King LeBron against Victor Wembanyama in the play-in, my, oh my, now you're talking possibilities. I'm not sure the loser Phoenix Suns are going to be this year. Now, the team will have more time with each other to kind of gel, and maybe they'll be better with Budenholzer, maybe. We'll find out how much of it is due to coaching. We'll see how much of it comes down to poor roster construction. But I don't think they got a point guard. I don't think they've gotten a point guard. So, again, it is winning with this group of guys, is getting the core to get used to playing with each other. GOAT King LeBron James and D. Russ and Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves and Cam Reddish and all these men out there. Certainly, Gabe Vincent should be much healthier. The Lakers, I think what the Lakers are banking on is the fact that they got better with the shooting once Gabe Vincent is able to come back and play. Now, these men, with the better coach, they were leading for 73% of the series. So it didn't come down to talent is why they lost. It come down to Kobe Mitchell, because Kobe Bryant's 41, because King is 41, and so you lose the series 4-1. Okay, Kobe Bryant's 81, and they went 8-1 against Coach Darvin Ham, and Darvin Ham got dismissed 81 days before his birthday, and then the statue unveiled 81 days before the regular season. So we keep on seeing all these Kobe tributes going on, and as a matter of fact, the Lakers season ended 81 days after the first statue was released. So on February the 8th, Lakers season ended 81 days later. That was 2-8. Now on 8-2, the statue was released 81 days before the season opener. It's not just Jerry West. There's another key Laker that died today. He was involved in the Game 7 where if he were to have hit the game-winning shot, it would have been a buzzer beater in Game 7, but instead he missed and the Lakers lost the final. I forgot his name, but he died at 91 years of age. I think it was in 1964 NBA Finals or something like that. But anyways, some key deaths happening for the Lakers ever since April the 29th, the day that the season ended. I can dispel the notion that Lakers management is not making moves to purposely sabotage and GOAT King LeBron James. This is just a conspiracy theory. It is a magical title for the first title at Disney. You repeat the same result, and you come to believe the same result. This is psychology at work. Lakers lose 5 years. We did 5 years without, 4 years without winning. Now you get the public used to the same result happening over and over and over again. So you have the public think, oh, he's losing automatically because they haven't gone. Well, when they did reach the conference finals, the public will just say, oh, he got swept in the conference finals. But I have seen signs of improvement. And I know that now, with a better coach, Lakers are going to be finishers. They will finish the deal against the Nuggets. Give me the Lakers over 5 games against the Denver Nuggets. The Mavericks series is going to be magical. The Dallas Mavericks will be up 2-0 against the Lakers. That series I could see going 7 games. International viewership, Joe Kick against GOAT King LeBron, Klay Thompson. I wonder what Klay Thompson's playoff record against the Lakers. I think Klay Thompson's playoff record against GOAT King LeBron is the key to, okay, how many more games is Klay Thompson going to play against GOAT King LeBron in the playoffs? It could be down 2-0, Lakers win 4 straight games. Or we going with the magical element, the 2 game sevens. I still like the 2 game sevens. The game 7 against the Celtics and a game 7 against the West. Is the game 7 going to happen against the Timberwolves or the Mavericks or against the Nuggets? Is the next question. But I can see a scenario where the Lakers are going to beat the ass of the loser Phoenix Suns, and you match up against the loser Phoenix Suns. And it's 2021. It's so fresh in my mind. It's so fresh in my mind. And Klay Thompson is, how old is he? 33? He's got to be 33. He was drafted in 2008. Klay Thompson, will he get hurt? I don't know. I don't know. I don't give a damn if GOAT LeBron James is down 3-0 next year. That record could be untouchable. That could be untouchable record. Now another 3-1 comeback. At the least, there should be another 3-1 comeback. You know, Clippers is next year because they haven't gotten anybody. But if the Clippers do bad, they absolutely are going to make a splash in the off season in 2025. We know that for sure. All right, there's no debate in that. But I can see losing Suns. I can see Nuggets. I can see Mavs and Celtics. Will it play out like that in exact detail? Well, if the loser Suns have a bad year and let's say Kevin Durant gets humiliated by Stephen Curry, that could be possible. Like, yeah, will Stephen Curry be MVP candidate? He should be MVP candidate because everyone's wondering how they're going to be without Klay Thompson, and does he continue his Olympic form to the regular season? Well, at the least, they're going to beat the Celtics in the finals, and next year, the following year, they'll beat the New York Knicks. I think people are going to pinpoint to the record with fans. So I think much of this breakdown with the Nuggets will kind of omit the Western Conference Finals at the bubble when the Lakers beat the Nuggets. So let's see, 5-game series there, 4-game series there. They played 14 playoff games between each other. I just think there'd be 19 playoff games for GOAT King LeBron against the Denver Nuggets. Like the 19th championship, but the Lakers beat the Nuggets in 5 games. Now, Philly ain't going to the finals, okay? They need the off-season drama. Like, Joel Embiid wants to go to the Mavericks, or he wants to go to the New York Knicks. He wants to go to the Celtics. Oh, he wants to go to the Clippers, Joel Embiid. I think it's good for passing time. Well, the Philly, the 76ers are never going to do anything because they passed on Jason Tatum. That's why this franchise will never beat the Celtics, because they're going to continue to suffer the consequences of passing on Jason Tatum. Will there be moves made at the trade deadline? Maybe. Could Atlanta still be in play at the trade deadline? Maybe. It's possible. Just because Bill Russell was drafted by the Atlanta franchise. And again, Atlanta's 15 years after Celtics Lakers, we see it again. So Atlanta could be possible at the trade deadline. So again, a move before the season is out of the question. Could they make a move depending on how the first part of the season goes? Absolutely, absolutely. Because the Lakers are always in the headlines. Make a trade, make a trade, make a splash, make a splash. First title, they match catastrophe. First title since Disney World, and it just happens to so be the case that 56 months after winning the championship, coronavirus 56, Lakers win the championship. The 56 has to do with Bill Russell's draft year. GOAT King LeBron James, 5-6 in the finals. GOAT King LeBron James gets it done. His coronation has begun. It all begun at the Olympics. He carries the flag at the ceremony. GOAT King LeBron James is carrying the flag like George Washington in the Battle of Trenton, New Jersey. And GOAT King LeBron James wins Olympic MVP. Now, I'm the one crying that GOAT King LeBron James, why did Stephen Curry not win Olympic MVP? Because over the course of 6 games, GOAT King LeBron James was the better player. Stephen Curry averaged more points, but both GOAT King LeBron and Stephen Curry averaged just a little over 14 points. It may have been 14.3 for GOAT King LeBron, and Stephen Curry may have been 14.8, but he led in rebounds. He led in assists. He led the other statistical category, rebounds. GOAT King LeBron was leader in 3 out of the 4 statistical categories. But I have the Lakers in the play-in. And GOAT King LeBron has 183 playoff wins of his career, and the Dallas Mavericks is 183. So I know Jason Kidd was the assistant coach with the Lakers. He ain't getting 7. He's going to retire. Perfect record. 6-6 is the record for GOAT King LeBron James. Woman owner is going to win 3 rings as principal owner during this decade. All happening under a female president. This is all intertwined with Kamala Harris as well. Biden did have Camacho of Lakers. But again, Harris also has Camacho of Harris. She has Camacho of Lakers. And Harris 73, yeah, the Los Angeles Lakers. That's that Camacho. Defense, fast breaks, and the most important thing is much better in-game adjustments. Lakers season, I don't see GOAT King LeBron and Anthony Davis as healthy as last year. The team will just be healthy before the playoffs is how I see this happening. Right, Christian Wood will be healthy. We didn't have Christian Wood. We didn't have Gabe. We didn't have Vanderbilt. He's a fantastic defender. Wonder how much time from that Lakers-Celtics game that the Lakers defeated the Celtics without GOAT King LeBron and Anthony Davis. How much time from that game to the Game 7? How much time from when the refs screw the Lakers at the Garden to the time that GOAT King LeBron James gets revenge over the Celtics? Waiting for the release of the schedule for the NBA Finals. Oh, great. I'm watching Orioles and Nationals, and I'm waiting for a Yankee game to start by. It's they're only beating the Orioles by 1 run. It's still a tight game. I don't think the Red Sox are in the playoff race. I'm the National League, the records, the Dodgers don't have a much better record compared. They have a pretty close record to the D-backs and the Brewers and the Padres. So could the National League be interesting? Yes, the Dodgers are going to have a much harder time making the World Series by the way how this playoff field is right now on the National League side. I think the National League side is more competitive than the American League side. The Dodgers going to choke the first year, guaranteed. Are they still the top bet in Vegas? I guess I'll have to see. Philly smoked the Dodgers. They did in that series this last week. Uh, Depend on how they're going to do the rest of the way. You got to see how the Dodgers going to do against the D-backs next week. If that division's going to be decided in the last week, they could script it for the Padres and the D-backs are breathing down the Dodgers' necks. I just can't see the Dodgers losing the division and they fire Dave Roberts. I still think the Yankees have to defeat Dave Roberts for what happened in the 2004 ALCS. Dave Roberts was part of that 3-0 comeback. So the Dodgers, I think the division's going to be safe still. But let me break down the key dev and then awaiting the release of the NBA schedule, right? The schedule is going to be released. It could be a week, it could be 2 weeks. In no time, the schedule should be released. We'll know exactly when the Lakers play who, and hopefully, once the regular season schedule is released, that they will subsequently release the schedule for the NBA Finals. But still waiting for the schedule of the finals to come out so we can break all the key dates relating the birthday, relating the Lakers Celtics game, relating the Mavericks game to the game one of the finals. That kind of thing is what I'm going to do.